And today we have some phenomenal tutors that are going to be sharing their stories and their journey about how they got students through the Jumpstart program. Now, some of you guys are like wondering, like, is this legit? Can I really get students? Can I really make this sustainable? All of these kinds of things. I totally get it. You know what? This is a journey, you guys. And the goal that I have for anybody who joins Jumpstart is for you to get one student or a whole lot more. Because once I help you put those pieces in place for getting students and systems in place, it is inevitable that you are going to get more students if you continue to be consistent. You guys, we have Sarah Harris here. Woo woo. Sarah Harris ended up getting 2 students as she went through the program. And Sarah, tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, what you tutor.
I live in California, just outside the San Francisco Bay Area, just kind of on the outer east part. And I tutor reading and writing, and then a niche that I actually found during COVID was spelling for students who are strong readers, who are on or above grade level, but they're having a really hard time with spelling. So that was niche that I found there. And I really focus on K-3 as far as the reading and writing goes. And I have a lot of experience working with students with dyslexia and ADHD and other challenges.
And so before the program, Sarah, take us back before Jumpstart. What was your tutoring business like at that time?
So I had been working, so up until COVID, I had been working at an elementary school for about 5 years as a reading specialist. And then I'd been planning actually on making a transition to starting my own business anyways, because I was tutoring on the side, and then COVID hit and there was such a need. So I just went ahead and went for it and started my business. But then when all the kids went back to school in the fall, my numbers went down. And so I was having a little bit of trouble kind of filling those daytime hours, because my after school hours got booked because that's such a small amount of time. And then I was trying to figure out how to get more students during the day. So my business was probably like 3/4 booked when I started, and I just kind of wanted to get some more tools as far as how to find more students.
And were you able to reach that goal
Yes. I was. Yeah.
That's awesome, because people do join for like different reasons. While our goal is for you guys to get one student or a whole lot more, other people are like, I want to know like more about like the back end stuff. Like, what are the strategies for like taking payment, creating my website, and all of these different things too. Like, how do I do some online advertising, all that kind of stuff. So sometimes it's not about just getting a student. People are joining for all different kinds of reasons so that they can just run a more profitable, succinct business overall. So what are some things that you had tried in the past to have like the things that made a difference for you to get those 2 students?
So I think well, for one thing was actually Craigslist. I started through Jumpstart. There was an awesome part of one of our instruction videos was about how to create a really effective, successful Craigslist post. And I think that was really helpful because I got a whole bunch of inquiries after that. And then the other thing was, how do you talk to parents about who are hesitant to try online tutoring, particularly for younger students like kindergarten and first graders, and how to have that conversation with parents about just the effectiveness of online tutoring and how that can be just as successful as in person. And so there was some information about that in Jumpstart as well. And so that was I think that kind of helped me tweak my conversation with parents so that I was able to get those students.
Yeah. And how did you end up finding Jumpstart?
I think right around when COVID hit, that was when everything went online. I started because I was still doing reading groups at school, and then I had after school tutoring students. So I did a bunch of research and found you on YouTube. And so started, that was how I originally found you. And then just from following you and being on your email list, the Jumpstart came up at a really good time for when I had some space to learn more. And I really want to apply the whole search engine, the optimization, the keywords and things to my website, because that was another area where I really want to improve and reach more people.
Me too. It's always a work in progress.
Yeah.
And I think the cool thing is, I mean, not cool necessarily, like kind of uncool is it's always changing. But the cool thing is, as a community, we keep learning together so that we're always on top of like what those strategies are for us to be able to get those students. If you can go back and give somebody advice back in time, like who is like they right now are where you were when you were trying to make that decision, do I join, do I not join? What advice would you give them?
I'd say just go for it because you're getting so many tools, even if you're not able to apply them or you don't have time to watch all the videos right then, you can always come back to it. And I think too, just the other big thing that for me was the group synergy, because being an online tutor, we don't have that community. And so I think just the value in that and how that can kind of get the energy moving in that direction. So having your accountability partners, having your group coaching, having your group coaching, and then having the whole Jumpstart community. I think we undervalue how much that really can actually just help us with our business as a whole. So I would say just go for it. It's totally worth it.
And were you able to make your money back from what you invested?
Yes.
So there you go, you guys.